In this question, we have to evaluate a limit n approaching to infinity 1.2x plus 2.3x up to so nn plus 1 x box upon n cube. Here box means greatest integer function. In order to find such limit, we will use Sandwich theorem. Since we know a property of greatest integer function, which is t minus 1 less than box t less than or equal to t for any real number t. By using this property, we can write 1.2x less than 1.2x box less than or equal to 1.2x and minus 1 here, 1.2x minus 1. Similarly, we can write 2.3x minus 1 less than 2.3x box less than or equal to 2.3x. And proceeding similarly for the final term nn plus 1 x minus 1 less than nn plus 1 x box less than or equal to nn plus 1 x. Now if we add all these terms, all these rows, and then divided by n cube, we can get 1.2x, 2.3x up to so nn plus 1 x up to so nn plus 1 x minus n whole upon n cube less than 1.2 box x, 2.3, 1.2 x box, 2.3 x box plus nn plus 1 x box divided by n cube and less than or equal to 1.2x box up to so 1.2x plus nn plus 1 x whole upon n cube. If we take n approaching to infinity, then we can write limit n approaching to infinity sigma r plus 1 x. R is varying from, r can varies from 1 to n minus n whole upon n cube less than L less than or equal to sigma r plus 1 x. R varies from 1 to n upon, or here we can also write limit n approaching to infinity sigma r plus 1 x. R can vary from 1 to n whole upon n cube. Remember, we are taking this as L. L represent this limit which we want to evaluate. Now we can write limit n approaching to infinity and sigma r square means nn plus 1 2n plus 1 divided by 6 x n cube plus nn plus 1 upon 2 n cube x minus n upon n cube. Here we have L, and here we can write limit n approaching to infinity, nn plus 1, 2n plus 1 x divided by 6n cube plus nn plus 1 x divided by 2n cube. Since we are taking n tending to infinity, so on the left hand side, if we take common n from numerator and as well as from denominator, we will get 2 by 3x, and this term becomes 0 and this term also becomes 0. Less than L, less than or equal to 2 by 6, less than or equal to 2 by 6 x plus 0. Therefore, x by 3 less than L, less than or equal to x by 3. Therefore, required limit L can be written as x by 3, and this is the required answer. We will summarize this question. This we have to find this limit. We are taking this limit as L. Now we are using a property of greatest integer function, for which we can use or we can apply Sandwich theorem. So if we can write this term in this manner by this property. Similarly, if we proceed, we are getting these terms. If we add these terms or add these rows and divide by n cube, we will get this term. If we take n tending to infinity, the middle term gives us required limit L, and on the left hand side as well as on the right hand side, we can evaluate our limit. So left hand limit and right hand limit, left limit or right limit, left limit or right limit, it means a number which is less than this, a number which is less than L, and a number which is greater than or equal to L gives same limit. Therefore, L lie between x by 3 to x by 3. So by Sandwich theorem, we can summarize that required limit is nothing but x by 3. And this is the required solution of this question.